Hey everyone, I finally have another review up. The reason for such a delay is that my family and myself, we've moved to a different country and we've been serving here for close to 3 years now. So in all the moving and everything, I just haven't had a chance to do some Bible reviews, but I got this guy, so let's get into it. We have the ESV Heirloom. This is the Omega Edition in the Wellington leather brown. Comes with the felt like a lot of the Omegas do. But this brown right here is a nice brown. Wow, is it nice and rich. But it is a smooth leather. Wow, is it smooth. Like, we're talking almost, to me, it feels kind of like a ceramic plate smooth. I did notice that when holding it sometimes and just moving around, it liked to slide a bit. Again, not a big deal. You can hold it by the spine, kind of upwards with the gilt facing you, no big deal. But some of the other Omegas that I've had in the past, way back when they saw the 2011 text for some of them, those guys had a bit of a grain to them and they were much more grippy. I kind of preferred that. So just keep that in mind. This particular one though, it's a little bit smaller than some of the older Omegas. As such, you got the 2 bookmarks instead of 4. You still got the gild. I mean, you still got the stitching there around the perimeter. You still got the edge lining right here. There we go, a little better view. Other than that, pretty typical stuff. Print nice and black, love it, easy to read. Little surprised by how much some of the other side comes through. That bleeding there happens more than I thought it would. Yeah, whatever. Not verse by verse, line by line type of a thing. You do have the Psalms in double columns. Love that, pretty typical there. I'm not really going to say you should journal on this one unless you get some really good pens that don't bleed through, because you will probably have that coming through the other side. If you want a journaling Bible, I'd probably go elsewhere. One recommendation I would give, however, is if you have someone going to seminary. I know it's a lot of people are graduating, have graduation parties coming up sooner or later, maybe already had some. If you're looking to give a Bible to somebody for seminary, and the ESV is their preferred translation choice, I would give this a look. One, it's not as big as some of the other Omegas that I've seen, a little bit smaller. 2, because of its size, a little easier to move around. And surprisingly, and this is actually in its favor, because of how smooth the grain is, it's a little bit more durable to things like spills if you can get to it really fast. I've spilled some stuff on my other Omegas. It's like, oh man, with the grain, it's a little harder to get in there and clean it up. But the smoothness of this one makes it really easy. So if you're having some